leaving Vigo behind for the moment. We stayed in Bautas for 2 nights. Lovely sort of part of the town, sort of quaint fishing village vibe to it, even though the marina is sort of in the middle of a fairly active port, but it's very peaceful at the weekend and we enjoyed our stay. We're heading down Rio de Vigo and going out to Islas Cies and staying the night out there at anchor, so that should be nice. Close reaching down the Rio with 2 reefs in the main. It's windier out here than I was expecting. It was flat cam in the marina and in the inner harbour, but as soon as we got lower down the Rio, it's blowed up to, you know, about 20 knots maybe, so it's frisky enough conditions. Yeah, we should really fly out there on this close reach. We're going 5.5 knots, no trouble at all. Islas Cies. We're going to go ashore shortly and go for a walk. As long as this guy doesn't want to move. If he does, then we're going to have to move. Leaving Vigo this morning under engine. No wind yet, but we're hoping it'll pick up as we go on. What's that? Yeah. Today we're leaving Spain and heading for Portugal. I had a change of crew, so my mum is on board instead of Sinead. It's absolutely lovely. We're heading for Povoa in Portugal. About 60 miles today. Hopefully not all under engine. The engine so far has been good. Touch wood. So we're motor sailing, but really mostly motoring. That is La Guardia. Maybe last town in Spain, and this is the Spanish-Portuguese border, so we're very close, very soon coming into Portuguese waters. We're heading down to Povoa De Varzim, which is near Porto, and we have a friend meeting us there, which is really nice. It's always nice to be met by somebody, and looking forward to meeting him again. He's actually somebody who's contacted me through seeing the videos, so looking forward to seeing Pedro again. And back up there is, around the corner is Bayona and Rio Vigo. There's a long coast with not a huge amount of places to pull in. A second, probably this part. More courtesy flag size courtesy flag. The Spanish flag I had was enormous. The last hour of the sail down from Vigo to Povoa. Getting pretty close now. Lovely day. About maybe 6 hours motoring and 5 hours sailing. The sailing has been wonderful. Not too much swell.
cuttlefish-like thing in the water here in Povoa.
We've been in Povoa for the last couple of weeks, sort of a suburb of Porto. It's the last stop on the Porto metro along the coast, and it's a nice marina, and we've kind of been here because the wind has been doing something it doesn't normally do this time of year, which is for about the last 3 weeks it's either been extremely light or from the south. And we're trying to go south, so that's obviously not the best of situations. We probably could have made our way south during the calm periods and just motor, but I'm really just not keen to motor as much as possible this year. There will be times when that is a necessity, but at the moment, you know, I went home to Ireland for a couple of days, and Sinead's been studying for her day skipper exam, so we've been able to make use of the time. Now this current strong wind is hopefully going to pass us by. It's the remains of tropical storm Danielle, which is catching out the Golden Globe fleet at the moment, and it's been blowing south up the coast of Portugal and Spain. So in the aftermath of that low, in the next couple of days, we'll begin to move south again. So the plan is to go from here to Figueira de Foz, and from there from south again to Peniche, and from there Cascais. And at that stage we're going to be looking for a weather window to sail to Madeira, which is about 500 miles off the coast from that point. So again, about 6 days at sea. Really looking forward to that. But again, next week the long range forecast doesn't look particularly great out at sea. It doesn't look strong, it's just all over the place and quite light winds. So again, that's a passage that might involve quite a bit of motoring. But in general, once we're in Madeira, we should have a fairly clear run to the Canaries. It should just be 3 or 4 downwind days, and from there again, we shouldn't have this current weather window issue that we're having this far north. So we shall see. But in general, yeah, so far so good. There's been a bit of a pause on everything for the last while, and I'm looking forward to picking it up now and getting going again.